At Green Marker, we help with credit and banking advisory. We help you understand the role of credit as a financial and estate planning tool. And that looks like us supporting you with structuring credit applications, analyzing term sheets, providing strategic banking advice. So Hadilia, that is a lot. I would love to learn more about the subclasses under credit and banking advisory.
Absolutely, it's a lot and it's so important and exciting. So here are some of the things that we can help with under credit advisory. The first one is understanding the role of credit and leverage and risk, when to borrow, how to structure it, the effect on your taxes, how it interacts with your corporate structures, your estate planning, if you have any trusts, and so on. Another area that we help with is advice on lending. So it's the competitive landscape. We look at who has the appetite for lending, what are the current rates, what are their lending policies. For example, one financial institution or bank may allow you to borrow to invest in 5 or 6 condos or residences, where another can limit it to 3 or 4. Can you borrow under your corporation, your holdco, or your personal names, or a combination of? So that's what we help with. Another area that we help with is the practical area. We sit down and work with you on the actual credit coordination and negotiation. We see the term sheets, the collateralization that they require, the covenants. We negotiate with the banks on the rates. And then the fourth area in which we help is we assess the credit structures. Are you borrowing under the correct entity? Are you getting the best kind of rate and structure? Understanding the differences between borrowing based on prime, based on LIBOR, CDOR, or whether you want to borrow by way of banker's acceptance or an overarching facility. So that's what we do under credit.
Amazing. I can see the value in this vertical because navigating this all on your own can be overwhelming. And what I also love about this is it really plays off of your experience in banking and being able to understand sort of both sides of the conversation here.
Thank you for pointing that out. In my work as a private banker, I've understood what the client has to put together in terms of credit ask, and then as well as the risk adjudication, the credit underwriting process, and what the bank or the financial institution looks for. Yeah.
So good. So good. So what I'd love to learn more about is examples in this space. How have you helped someone in this space?
Sure. I can share a recent example. We have a client who has an investment portfolio with one bank or financial institution, and he needed to borrow against that for investment purposes. And that bank did not give him the most optimal structure or rate. The rate was higher than what he wanted, and he would have had to use his entire portfolio as a collateral. They wouldn't separate a tranche or a segment out for him. So we worked with him and we found another lender, another financial institution that A, was happy to lend at a lower rate, a better structure, and B, we took only a portion of his portfolio as collateral and it had its own separate control account. And what that did is it minimized his risk. So we helped him with rates, with structuring, and with risk minimization.
Amazing. What a great example.